Namaste. So tonight I'm going to read Book 4, Chapter 22 on the part incarnations of the several Devas in the Maha Devi Bhagavatam. Om Bhagavatam Namakaya Surya Koti Sam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Janamajaya asked, O grandfather, what bad act did the child commit that no sooner he was born than he was killed by Kamsa? Especially Maharishi Narada is the best amongst the Munis and foremost amongst the Brahmavids, knowers of Brahma, always doing virtuous acts, and learned. Why did he become the agent in this very sinful act? Pundits declare that the doers and simulators of any evil deed both are equally responsible. Then how is it that Narada, being the best of the Munis, instigated the wicked Kamsa to do this evil act? I am very much in doubt on this point. Kindly describe in detail the act that the child did, as the result of which B had to meet with this fate of being killed. Vyasa said, the Devarishi Narada is always fond of seeing quarrels brought about amongst parties. He always likes thus to see the fun. Here, especially to serve the gods, purpose he went to Kamsa and incited him to such an act. Really, he never intends to speak a lie. He is always truth-speaking, pure-hearted, and always ready to serve the gods. Thus, the 6 sons were born to Devaki, and Kamsa too killed those 6 sons consecutively as they were born. These 6 sons, named Sadgarbha, were killed just after their births, owing to their having been previously cursed. O king, hear why they were cursed before. In the reign of Swayambhuva Manu, were born to Urna, the wife of Maharishi Marichi. The 6 powerful sons, all of a virtuous disposition. Once on an occasion, the Prajapati Brahma, on seeing his daughter, became passionate and was ready to hold sexual intercourse with her. At this, those 6 sons laughed at him. Brahma cursed them, saying, "You all go quickly and take your birth in the wombs of the Asuras." Therefore, those 6 sons became the sons of Kalanimi in their first birth. At their second birth, they became the sons of Hiranyakshipu. This second time, they had to fear of curse in their minds, and therefore were born endowed with knowledge. In this birth, they became peaceful, and collecting all their energies, they began to practice austerities. Brahma was pleased at this and asked the Sadgarbha to take boons. Brahma said, O my sons, I was very angry to you before and cursed you. Now I am very much pleased with you. Ask boons from me that you all desire. Vyasa said, hearing Brahma's words, they were very glad, and becoming very anxious to secure their objects of desire, said, O our grandsire, today thou art pleased unto us. Now favor us with our desired boons, that we may be invulnerable to all the devas, human beings, the big serpents, the Gandharvas, and the Lord of Siddhas, semi-divine beings supposed to be of great purity and holiness, and said to be particularly characterized by 8 supernatural faculties called Siddhis. Vyasa said, Brahma told them what you have asked, you would certainly get. O blessed ones, better go now. My words will be found to be literally true. No doubt in this. Granting them boons, Brahma went away. They then became very glad. O best of Kurus, Hiranyakshipu began to think, my sons now have pleased the Granthsaya Brahma and are now regardless of me. And got very angry and said, you all are become very proud on account of receiving boons, and since you have ceased your good feelings towards me, I also henceforth cut off my connection with you. Now better go to Patala. You will be known in this world as Sadgarbha. At present, you would be always involved in deep sleep and remain in Patala for many years. And when you will be born one after another in the womb of Devaki, then your father, Kalanimi of previous births, will be born as Kamsa, and he would be cruel-hearted and surely kill you all. No sooner you be born. Vyasa said, thus, because they were cursed, they took their births repeatedly, and Kamsa, too, being urged on by the same curse, killed those sons of Devaki, the Sadgarbha, no sooner they were born. In the seventh womb of Devaki, Ananta made his appearance. The fetus in the womb was attracted by Yoga Maya and placed in the womb of Rohini. But there was the rumor that there was miscarriage in the womb of Devaki in the 5th month, and this became known to the public. Kamsa came to know that there had been miscarriage. That wicked soul became exceedingly glad to hear this gladdening news. And at about this time, the Bhagavan, the protector of the devotee, appeared in the 8th womb of Devaki to serve the purpose of the gods and to relieve the load of the earth. The king said, O best of Munis, you have described the part incarnations of Kashyapa and Vasudeva, and 2 of Bhagavan Hari to relieve the burden of the goddess earth, as prayed by her, and 3 of Ananta Deva. But you have not described the part incarnation of the other devas, how the other devas incarnated as their parts on this earth. Kindly describe them now. Vyasa said, the part incarnations of Suras and Asuras on this earth and their names I am now saying to you in brief here. Vasudeva was the part incarnation of Kashyapa, Devaki was of Aditi, Baladeva of Ananta, Vasudeva Shri Krishna, of Shriman Narayana, the son of Dharma, existing even at that time in his physical body, Arjuna of Nara, the younger brother of Narayana. Yudhishthira was part incarnate of Dharma, Bhimasena of Vayu, the powerful twins of Madri, Nakul and Sahadeva of Asvini Kumaras. The valiant hero Karna, born of Kunti, was part incarnate of the sun, and the high-minded Vidura, the knower of the Supreme Essence, was incarnate of Yama. The king Dharmaraj, Drona, the Acharya of the Kurus and the Pandavas, was the part incarnate of Brihaspati, and his son Ashwatthama was part incarnate of Rudradeva. Shantanu was part incarnate of the ocean. His wife of the river Ganges in human form, it is stated in the Puranas that the king Devaka was part incarnate of the lord of Gandharvas. The grandfather of the Kauravas, the foremost of the heroes, Bhishma Deva, was the incarnate of Vasu. Virata, the lord of Matsya, was the part incarnate of Maruts. Dhritarashtra of the Decha Hamsa, the son of Arista Nimi, Kripa and Kritavarma of Maruts, Duryodhana of Kali and Sakuni of Dwapara, Suvar Chakhya, Somapraru of the son of Moon. Dristadumna was part incarnate of fire, and Sekandi of Rakshasa. Pradyumna was part incarnate of Sanat Kumara. The king Draupada was part incarnate of Varuna, Draupadi of Lakshmi, Draupadi's 5 sons of Visvadevas. Kunti was incarnate of Siddhi, Madri of Dhriti, Gandhari of Mati. The wives of Sri Krishna were the heavenly public women. Thus all the Devas came as their part incarnations, urged on by Indra. Amongst the Asuras, Susupala was the incarnate of Hiranyakshapu, Jarasandha of Bipra Chiti, Salya of Prahlada, Kamsa of Kalanini, of Kisi, of Hayasida, the Asura named Arasta of the form of a cow that was killed by Krishna, was the son of Bali. Drishtaketu was part incarnate of Anuradha, Bhagadatta of Vaskala, Pralamba of Lamba, Dhinuka of Kara, Chanura and Mustika. The two athletes were part incarnates of Varaha, and Kisora, the two dreadful dechas. Kumbhalaya, the elephant of Kamsa, was part incarnate of Arista, the son of Diti. Vaki was the daughter of Bali. Vaka was her younger, the powerful son of Drona. Ashwatthama, though known as the part incarnate of Rudra, was really born of the 4 parts of Yama, Rudra, cupidity, and anger. The Dechas and the Rakshasas that were born to relieve the heavy burden of the earth were all incarnates of Asuras. O King, I have thus narrated to you in order the incarnations of the Suras and Asuras as they are stated duly in the Puranas. When Brahma and the other Devas went to Vishnu and prayed to him, then Hari gave to Brahma 1 hair of a black color and 1 hair of a white color. The Bhagavan Sri Krishna was born of that black hair, and Sankarasana Baladeva was born of the white hair. They were both the incarnations of Vishnu. Note, here the black is the younger and the stronger, and they also represent the polarities. The jivas are points of those hairs. He who hears with devotion the story of these part incarnations becomes freed of all sins and passes away his time merrily, surrounded by his circle of friends. There is no doubt in this. Thus ends the 22nd chapter. In 4th book of Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, the Mahapuranam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedvyasa, on the part incarnations of the several devas. Om Jayanti Mangalakari Bhadrakali. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.